Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Yes. You straighten that west out. Yeah. It is the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and the home site, www.brealtv. Hello, y'all. We're back. We went off to do a show, and we shall get into that in just a minute. To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C minus.
Happy Monday.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Excellent.
Bripping all over the place. It's Eric Big Drum Bobo.
But he
Even got 2 C's on his hat. Jesus. Of the Treehouse crew, Bolton Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
Good thing I'm not at the table sitting next to Bobo.
wouldn't nothing happen. You just be sitting down here.
Today his name is Coco.
You would just be sitting down here.
You wake up on the wrong side of the bed today, or what, Coco?
Hey, easy there. You betcha.
You betcha. We got my man, the Brisket King, in the building. Red already.
Oh my God.
Red on site.
Red on red.
I know Bolton loves that.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, and by the way, I guess there's a discussion about my redness. I don't have high blood pressure.
You're good?
I'm good, E-Zone. Yeah,
Right.
I just, it's just like a blushing thing. I don't know. Just turns red sometimes. I can't control
Yeah,
it.
you're blushing with that shirt right now, dog.
No, we match now.
Yeah, you
That
match
shirt.
If you just painted your eyebrows that high blue color right there on you, you'd be totally matched up. We got the rolling champ in the house, Pedro.
Happy Monday. Happy Men's Day, man. Man, it was no traffic today. It was great.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
That's right.
Salute and much respect to all the veterans out there that are serving and that have served, and we appreciate you. And thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely.
So is it always Memorial Day? Is this always like a barbecue grilling type of day? Is that
Oh, yeah.
that type of holiday?
I went to 2 barbecues yesterday myself besides doing an event. So, yeah, a lot of people are.
I'm surprised you're not grilling right now.
I'm pretty exhausted after.
You need a break, huh?
After making like 200 burgers on Saturday and doing a barbecue pop-up on Saturday. And then we did 90 breakfast burritos in like 3 hours on Sunday.
All of them in the smoker.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, pretty much everything was smoked.
What's the most burgers you made in one day?
I did 1,000 patties.
Damn.
2 days in a row after I got this article written up about in LA Taco about me doing this $6 burger. So like the following weekend, I mean, it was madness. I mean, that's why we had to switch it up to this pre-order system because the line was like 4 hours long to get a burger.
And what's the record, do you think? Is there a record on how many burgers have gotten flipped in a day?
I have no idea, but 1,000 with just 3 guys is quite a few. So
I wonder what's the count on any one burger spot. Like,
I don't know.
It looks so good.
Maybe you should go for that record there.
I'm talking one person though.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, cause you go to burger joints, there's like a couple people on the grill sometimes, but they're all helping each other. I'm talking about one dude flipping burgers on a grill.
Dustin can do
I
it.
wonder what's the record.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Beery,
has it.
what is the record
SpongeBob got the record, right?
of burgers made in one day.
of burgers made in a day by one person? Beery knows everything.
They're saying one of them is Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, that guy.
More than 10,000 people were in line to enter the restaurant when it opened,
God.
and they went to order more than 5,500 burgers.
Oh my
There you
God.
go.
5,500.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, it
but
was a new world record.
so is that one guy that flipped the burgers, or is that the restaurant that?
That's the restaurant.
Oh, see, that doesn't count. That's not, well, it's not that it doesn't count. That totally counts, but it doesn't count in the way that I'm thinking. Like,
Yeah.
you see Dustin, he's flipping the burgers on the grill. There's no one else flipping the burgers. It's Dustin.
Well, I didn't do 1,000 myself. We did. We had a couple.
Well, I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, but,
yeah, I
but,
know what you're saying.
but I'm saying, like, who holds the record for flipping the most burgers throughout a day? Holding it down on the grill by himself or herself.
I don't know. That's a lot of burgers.
That's a lot of burgers.
That's a lot of.
But people have done crazy things to get in the Guinness Book World of
It
Records.
says a Greek chef makes 3,378 burgers in 1 hour for the Guinness record.
Oh my God!
1
How
hour?
many?
What?
1 hour.
3,378 burgers.
How many grills does he have to do that in an hour?
For real.
That's a lot.
And are they all cooked well? Like some of them are going to be a little bit more rare.
Well, there's got to be a criteria. They got to be cooked. They cannot be
undercooked.
rare because that's a cheat.
Well, they got to be smash burgers too, because I mean, you could just get a burger patty and
They're
throw
saying
a
the,
bunch on a grill. That'd be kind of easy.
Yeah.
They're saying the previous record was 2023.
Damn.
What?
Damn, just recent, huh?
That's
Yeah, this was in 2019.
Yeah, you got to have a guy with the clicker.
Ooh.
Taka, taka, each burger they got for taka, 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 taka.
Man, how many burgers can you get from a cow?
Oh my God! What kind of question is this?
I mean, because they all come from the cow, right? I mean,
Well,
how
usually,
many
usually it's like
burgers?
usually use like the chuck or short rib. There's usually only certain cuts you want, like when you're making burgers, because you want like the fat ratio like around 23-24%.
So it's not too much fat.
I mean, some parts are real lean, so you'd have to justify it by putting other cuts in there to make it fattier. But usually, usually it's like chuck and short rib and a couple other cuts people put in their burgers. It just depends. But you can make it probably anything on the cow as long as it had enough fat in it.
They're
Otherwise-
saying you can get about 1,600 quarter-pound burgers from
There
one
you go.
cow.
How many?
1,600 quarter-pound patties.
Damn,
I didn't think it was going to be that.
So I guess when we did
that's a lot of burgers,
Like-
baby, out of one cow.
when we did 1,000, I guess we did 2/3 of a cow.
You did 2/3 of a cow, Dustin.
Oh.
2 days in a row.
How does that feel?
that feels crazy.
That feels more.
Moving.
There was this one time where I had to where I made myself in charge of burgers at a family party.
Oh boy.
Oh my God! Like it wasn't until the end till I found out. Like, man, I've been burning everybody's burgers.
Oh.
And it wasn't until I sat down and ate mine where I was like, oh man, yeah, I need to make another one. So anyone I served before, like, I'm
They-
sorry, but you probably got like an overcooked burger.
They were being nice to you.
That extra
They were.
crunch, extra crispy.
They're like,
Hard.
It's well done.
oh, don't worry. Pedro's trying.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Just
Chaw, bro.
No.
They're dro. They're dro broiled.
Dro, boy.
They're dro broiled, son.
Oh man. I can say no one got poisoning that day though. Everything was well cooked.
Oh, yeah.
This burger tastes like a hockey puck.
All kinds
They
of
look like a
botulism.
hockey puck.
All kinds of botulism was taken care of with the burntness of the meat.
So many meats burnt by Pedro. I want to say salute and thank you very much and much respect to the people that throw Cali Roots for inviting us on to Cali Roots. It was another awesome festival. The vibe was great. The weather was nice. It looked like it was going to rain on us, but it wasn't. It provided the perfect weather. And salute to the ladies that were doing the hand sign translations of the music. Yeah, see, we had two of them. You know, they were shifting duties. And this was the stony ass crowd. It was a good crowd. It was a good stoner crowd. It wasn't mosh pit, jump up and down, you know, like crowd surf crowd, but it was a good moving crowd.
That's a packed place.
It is packed. Cali Roots knows how to do it, baby.
Now, do you think that did they get a copy of the set list? Did they know what songs? Did they know? I mean, how they know what song we were gonna play? They had a set.
What are you talking about?
The women that were doing the translating. You know,
Maybe.
sign.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they were translating off top, like from what they were hearing in the moment. That's got to be kind of hard because we didn't come up with that set list, but a day before they wouldn't have been able to study it. Well, look, they got in-ears, so they're listening to what we're saying clearly.
They're probably a little familiar.
How I could just kill a man.
There should be a separate screen for these ladies so that people could see what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like if you do have some deaf folks out there or partially impaired, but they understand sign language and all that, there should be a separate screen for them so that, like, you know, people actually see them. Because if you're not putting them on the screen, only the people on that side of the stage are seeing what she's doing.
That's crazy.
Unless they put two and there's one on the other side. It would be interesting to see if they're doing the same. You know what I mean? Like if you put two sign language folks, one on the other side of the stage, and film them both to see if they were both doing the same thing. That way you know if someone's freestyling or they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Oh, wasn't there a government one that were like she got caught where she was like reciting like Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars on like a government platform? It was crazy.
Yeah, I heard something about that. I also heard about some other official that was supposedly getting having the sign language treatment, and the dude was just putting up gibberish. Like he was not even saying any words. He was just throwing up. There's all kinds of signs, and the people that were looking at him like, what is he saying?
He's gangbanging up there.
They didn't know. I mean, there were people you saw him like, what are you saying? I don't understand. You know, and he just up there just doing his thing.
He's not even. He was making things up.
Making things up.
Making
along
things
the
up.
way.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Next time we should be like, is there two signers here? Okay, put the other one on that side.
Yeah.
So that there's, you know, you could see him on both sides. Then I'm gonna have Aton and Trace go film them to make sure they're saying the same things.
Wow.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? We don't want no cheats. Hey, how about your rivals are telling us something that we already know, Bobo? You're a USC guy.
Yeah.
And there's a new study from UCLA. New study, says they, finds that tobacco carries more risks than smoking cannabis. Duh.
Yeah, it's just
I mean, you're just finding this out, UCLA, with like as many brilliant minds as you have?
UCLA is always a bit slower than USC.
I come to realize this.
It's always a bit slower, you know. They come to things a little late, you know. God bless them.
Yeah, God bless them.
God bless
But
them.
that was something. Look, UCLA, we already knew that. Most of the cannabis community, if not all, already knew that. People that don't smoke cannabis, that are kind of like in the know of the cannabis culture and industry, know that. People that actually smoke cigarettes and cannabis know that. People that just smoke cigarettes know that. How about putting out some useful information? You know what I mean? Because this is just boof, right? We already know this. You're not telling us anything new, UCLA. Sorry.
UCLA finds out that 1 + 1 = 2.
Hydro.
How much money do you think they put into this?
Yeah, how much did we could have told them that for free. Ridiculous. Did y'all watch any of that Indy 500 yesterday? There was a major crash,
Yeah, I saw the crash and the tire that went like flying.
What's crazy is that those cars, the wheels are tethered to the cars so they don't fly because there's a chance that one clips the other, a wheel's going to pop off.
Yo,
That
wheel,
tether didn't work for nothing.
That wheel went flying.
That wheel went flying, boy.
Man, I really thought that it was going to hit somebody. It would have fucked somebody up.
Oh, Bobo, come on.
I'm
You're
sorry.
costing me.
I'm sorry,
We just
man.
talked about this.
Ooh.
All right, we need cups.
I felt that, though. I'm sorry. But I
It's all
felt
good.
that.
What's crazy and what was the part about it was that the tire flew into the section where there's a parking area, right? And whoever's car was in that area,
Oh,
somebody's car, they came back to their car. It was damaged, baby, because those wheels ain't light.
Probably big old dent on the hood. or
Coming at
something.
that speed,
It's almost like another car hit your
Yeah.
car, probably.
man.
It's lucky that it didn't hit a person, man.
That would
that part. Oh,
that would
wow.
really bad.
Look at that.
Damn.
I bet when it hit that area where the other cars were, it bounced into the next section. Because, I mean, he was going fast when he got clipped.
Dude.
Damn.
And they show him, right, in the cockpit of the car while he's sliding. They have him right side up, right? It looks like he's sliding right side up, but he was actually upside down. They had just flipped the camera so that people didn't get freaked out in the look. But he was sliding up down, and he was calm. Like when he was in there, he wasn't freaking out or panicking. He just remained calm till the car stopped sliding. Boom, they came and popped him out, and that was that.
Dude, I mean, that's never really happened where that wheel is kind of went over into a part and damaged the car. It's all kind of been contained by design, right?
It happens now and then, but yes, it's usually contained. That's why they have those high up,
Right.
Perhaps they need to be a little bit higher up and a little bit further out. Because when that tire took that bounce, boy, I mean,
Oh man.
Now, okay, so question, like what happens if, let's say you're at that race, right? And you're like, oh, dude, you see that happen. You go back to your car. You find out it's your car.
yeah, you're
Got hit.
pissed.
Like, what do you do?
You can't do anything.
Who's going to pay for this?
No one.
No one. Your insurance.
Well, the insurance is good.
Well, the insurance, yeah.
I mean,
So how did this happen? Well, I was parked at a NASCAR or Indy car, Indy 500, and this car's wheel came out of nowhere and hit my car.
Took your job.
things got out of hand.
Oh
Now the insurance.
And now, I'm right here.
The insurance will make it like it's your fault for having your car there.
Was there anywhere you could have parked your car other than where you parked it, sir?
No.
Well, no, because I had VIP parking. And this is where the VIPs park. I didn't know a goddamn wheel was going to fall out the sky and hit my car.
Very important.
We're going to have to up your insurance by $50.
Is there video?
Yeah, we just. Is there a video? It was all over the goddamn national TV. There's a video.
We can't show like the national TV
Yes,
one, but
no,
we got
no,
a
no,
little
no.
cell phone clip here.
No, we weren't talking about that. We saw the clip. We were talking about that the insurance company would ask, "Do you have a video of such a thing?"
Explain that to the car insurance.
And they're not going to want to hear none of it. Emu, emu.
Fuck, I'm supposed to do State Farm.
Call them fools.
What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do?
You'll be like on the next commercial that we even assured people that a tire flew off and they got covered. That would be like the next thing.
Has your
It
car
hit
ever
some-
been hit
yeah,
by a car
yeah.
by a wheel?
Seriously.
Have you ever got hit by a wheel of another car? Yep.
Said, isn't that covered by my insurance?
Yeah.
In case I got hit by a wheel.
Everything
covered?
but
Is
that.
covered?
Mm,
I'm sorry, sir. Not included.
it's not included in your
If you would have paid $5 more, it would have been there.
It's not included in your coverage plan, sir. We don't have Renegade wheels as a part of. Oh man.
Wheels in the sky.
I didn't think that Boston was going to beat Miami at the house, but they did.
That's crazy.
What an
Man.
ugly feeling that is for every Laker fan, including myself, that Miami blew the closeout game. It was ever so close. They didn't box out. And they allowed dude to come rebound and put it back in, man. Last minute shot, buzzer beater. Miami thought they had stolen the game because they were behind most of the time, and it wasn't until the last few minutes of the fourth quarter they finally get up. And, they almost had it.
That was crazy. And they come from 0-3, right?
Boston was doing everything to lose this game. And Miami gave it to them. No, they didn't give it to him. They just caught a bad break. They you know, on the last shot, no one bothered to box out, and the dude, I think it was Smart, who took a 3-pointer or something like that, and he bricked it. And you know, Miami thought that because of that brick, they just lost the game. But you know, Celtics had another dude under the basket who like got the rebound quickly and put it back in like before the buzzer stops. I mean, before the buzzer hit. And it looked like it wasn't going to be good. It looked like it was like after the buzzer, but it wasn't.
That was a miracle. It was crazy.
It was, yeah, you know, it was a shame.
So what do you think is going to happen? Who do you think is going to take this?
Well, look, it's anybody's game because both those guys have beat each other at each other's houses. It's just about who's going to bring that A game. If the Heat bring the A game, they're probably going to beat the Celtics on the floor. If they don't bring the A game, Celtics are going to try to get the 18th. Where they're going to run into that big old golden nugget wall. Because I don't think either of these teams can beat the Nuggets.
You know, I'll say, like, from all the, you know, I guess, like, people who have been going to teams that have been going at each other, it's been pretty unexpected, the outcomes in all these matches.
Which is not bad.
So as I can only imagine, because, you know, when that fake memo was leaked, you know, oh, this is the way it's supposed to go. And then it went the entire opposite of that.
It went the entire opposite way of that, yeah.
And you would think, you know, Miami versus Boston, that Miami was going to pull it out. And they did not pull it out. And now Boston moves up.
Well, they haven't moved up yet.
Well, at least
one more game. One more game.
Right.
One more game to see who goes to the championship to face Denver.
That's crazy.
You know, as a Laker fan, you know, I'm pulling for Miami.
For real. Anybody but the Celtics.
You know what I'm saying? But if the Celtics go, they deserve to get there because, you know, they scraped.
Right.
They got the win they needed to get. And you got to respect that as a basketball fan, but I hate them. I don't hate the city. I just hate the team.
Classic rivalry.
For clarification.
Yeah.
Purposes, I like Boston. I like Massachusetts.
Great over there.
Fun place.
Yes.
Good food.
They love hip hop and music and just, you know, cool. But in terms of your sports teams, no, fuck 'em. And I'll take. Oh no, nope. Damn it.
Yeah.
50 seconds left.
Oh, man. They changed the clock on us, Bobo.
See?
They changed the clock on us.
Man.
Oh, my God.
Man, that's terrible.
That was crazy.
See?
What would you do? Like, excuse me, be real. We'd like to invite you to the
No.
to the Celtics game.
No.
Oh.
They'd have to be playing the Lakers, and I'd be going in my Laker gear.
Man, a real sad day has come.
There would never be me just going to a Celtics game.
I'll be sad.
You know, like I could not do that. Let's just say if I was in Boston and if they ain't playing the LA team, hell no, I'm not going in to the Boston Garden, man. I love basketball, but like, nah, as a Laker fan, I'm not just going to watch the Celtics. Hell no.
Basically, yes.
And I like some of their players. They got really good players, like ballers, you know what I mean? But they're wearing the Celtic uniform. Therefore, no. You could invite me to a Boston game. You could even say, hey, I got the best suite for you. No.
What if Kevin Garnett invited you?
No.
We got the best weed.
Wow.
No.
Damn, that's you know.
Kevin Garnett beat us once, and then we beat them. But he beat us for a title. No, hell no. I'll kick it with Kevin Garnett anywhere but the Boston Garden. I could kick it with Kevin Garnett at a show. I could kick it with him on the street. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not in Boston. It's not in the Garden.
Wow. The Garden, yo.
But
Yeah.
nah. Hell no.
Man.
Hell no. No freaking way, son.
That's
Ain't gonna be able to do it like the song says.
That's
Can
what-
we do it? Ain't gonna be able to do it.
can we do it? Nah, baby, not gonna be able to do it.
Right.
Yo, guys, Splash Mountain is closing at Disneyland, so
Oh, I thought you meant that like your bathroom was out of order.
Bearing
It's
such
closing.
good news.
Yes, and it's a sad day.
Sad day for E-Zone.
Last chance to ride is before it's shut down.
What are they renovating it or what?
I think they're just doing
Yeah.
away with it. So
Oh, Splash Mountain's done.
yeah,
Their
really
kids,
done.
they're tired of kids peeing as they go into the ride.
Ah,
So I figured that
Adults don't want to deal with pissy rides.
dude.
no. So y'all ain't down to go, right? Y'all ain't down.
No.
to go.
No.
I don't want to get splashed
I
in the
think, I
mouth.
think they said the line's gonna be like 3 hours long or something like that. The last day it's open or something
Sure.
like that. I saw on the news.
One of our friends, one of our good friends, Dougie the Wolf, went to Disneyland one time, and it was like in the summertime when there's a whole lot of lines. Told that he had Tourette's, or that the person with him had Tourette's, and they put him to the front of the line every time. That was over the line, Dougie.
That's a key.
That's gangster.
Damn.
But it's
Nice.
but it's game.
It's
Hey, my
Yeah.
friend has Tourette's, and what do we do? All right, go to the front of the line.
Shit.
Yep, get him in and out. Yeah, that's the best way to do it
At
because
Disneyland,
Put him in the first car.
yep.
It's
perfect.
out of here.
And then they probably told that story after work. Said, "Yo, man, did that guy with Tourette's, come to your ride?"
You kind of got to act it out too. Like if you're the guy who supposedly has Tourette's,
You gotta
Tourette's right when you get in the car,
You gotta let it
you got to
go
start
out.
spouting off a few
You got to do it at least a few
out of
times.
excitement. Out of excitement. If you're gonna sell it, you got to sell it.
For real. Like Cartman
my
did in South
God.
Park.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
man.
Well, when I went to Disney,
What would be your line if you were faking the funk? Like what would be the line you'd be hollering out if you were faking the funk? Come on, Bobo. What is it?
What would be the line? I wouldn't do it. I mean, balls.
That's it.
You'd be barking like a dog.
Bart. I'll be doing all kinds of
It sounds like your dog is calling Bart.
Yeah, I'll be going,
Okay, that would be a good one. How about you, C?
Shit, fuck, stupid fucker. I would just say that repeatedly.
Oh wow, that was
all right, so we're not
That's a
gonna
lot
do
right
that.
there.
Yeah, so we're not-
just got 5 flags for that one. All right, what about you? What about you? What about you?
Mine would be
Rah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. People be like, "What the hell is wrong with this guy?" How about you, Pedro?
I think mine would be shit balls, maybe.
Shit balls.
Shit balls.
That's
Not good, but it's just shit balls.
What would yours be?
Yeah, what would yours?
Yeah.
Your key choice of words.
One I would make up
Yeah,
just to make people uncomfortable.
yeah.
Suck nuts. Just be yelling out "suck nuts" every 3 minutes while I'm on the ride to sell it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Suck my nuts. That would be my.
Now, do you think that there'll be some sort of supervisor that would come and say, "I'm sorry, but we're really getting too many complaints"? Yeah, I mean, is it possible you can come on like handicap night or something like that?
Oh, they'll
or
put you
whatever?
on a cart alone on the back so that nobody hears you up front.
Yeah.
He gonna be
You
like,
might be the first in line, but they're sending you to the back cart. That's how you go. Come right over here.
Dude, their first and only objective is to get you, if you want to go to the ride, all right, get you in and out, on to the next. So you can be like, oh, went on everything. All right, cool, later.
Look at the look at the.
Or if we
director.
want to do a
Straight
PG
at-
version, do the Cali Blaze. Suck yourself.
his would be C.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
People would be like, what did he just say? Suck yourself?
one.
Oh my God.
How dare you?
Somebody's gonna want to fight Kelly.
Yeah.
Suck
You know
yourself.
what I mean? That's not gonna go over. I don't know. He ain't got Tourette's. He's doing that on
He
purpose.
just pissed off.
Yeah.
He's pissed off.
Just looking at,
He gonna get into a fight.
Yeah, man.
looking for trouble.
Man,
Disney might sell the Disney Music Group.
Ooh.
Is about to sell Queen's catalog to Universal Music Group for $1 billion.
Jeez.
That's a lot.
The Universal Music Group owns a lot of people's catalogs.
Yeah.
Ours included. We're one of them. Cypress Hill. Our music got absorbed in whatever deal they made with Sony.
Oh, for UMG?
Yep.
Wow.
I know this because every time we use a Cypress song on, let's just say Facebook or something, and we don't have them white label it ahead of time,
UMG.
we get UMG notifications, and then I got to dispute them, and then, you know, all this other stuff.
Say, look, guys,
Guys.
you know, I wrote this.
I wrote that. I co-own it with you.
You know, hello.
Can you please?
Yo,
Jesus.
like,
That is one of the most stank things that you could get flagged for your own music on Facebook.
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's totally crazy.
Now, if you're wondering how Disney has the rights off top for Queen's music, it's because they also bought a label called Hollywood Records.
Well, they already had that for
Yeah,
years,
for
since,
years.
since the 90s.
Yeah. So, and when Queen had signed, had their, so they put out this crazy remix album that like Rick Rubin did, like Chai Skills, rest in peace. Like Ice Cube was on a Queen song. It was crazy. They did this, but yeah, they've had Queen's catalog for years.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when they started Hollywood Records. I think it was Hollywood Basic first.
Hollywood Basic, yes.
Yes.
And our bro Funkincline, rest in peace, was their main A&R guy. I think they were the first ones that wanted to sign us.
Wow.
Via Funkincline, he wanted to sign us specifically. Thank God we never did that, because Disney would not have allowed us to be us. They would have
Yeah.
been trying to change us to something completely different. There would have been none of the activism and, you know, none of the connection to the cannabis game, because they would have like tried to change us. You know what I mean? And they would have wanted us to be rapping in Spanish more than anything,
Man.
because that's what attracted them to our Get Down, was the fact that Sendog could rap in complete like Spanish, you know?
Right.
We didn't give Sony none of that. We gave them sprinkles of it. And Sony was like totally cool with all the cannabis stuff, where we knew eventually Disney that owned Hollywood Basic would chime in and be like, we cannot have all this cannabis stuff.
Wow.
You're going to have to change that. That's why they kept asking for more demos. Like, we gave them like 6 of our demos, and they kept asking for more, and Sendog got fed up with it. He was like, nah, hell no. We've already given them half the album, and they still,
Yeah.
they're still trying to figure out whether they want to sign us or not. Joe the Butcher over here heard one song. He wants to sign us now, no questions. Let's go. And it was Sendog that, you know, he was the one that sort of gave us that perspective. Like, these dudes keep asking like they're unsure. This guy's completely sure. These guys are willing to give us $250,000 for our budget, yet these guys are only going to give us 75. But these guys are really committed, and they're ready to go, where these guys are still iffy. They don't know what they're going to do with us. So what is that 250 going to mean?
There was never a successful rap group at all on Hollywood Records that ever broke through.
Hollywood Basic, right?
Not that I remember.
There was, I mean, not to say that
There might have been one or two groups
they
that were
released.
dope, yeah.
They released them. They were dope, and they could have released them and everything like that. But because they didn't know what to do with hip hop. I think
Booyah Tribe signed to Hollywood.
They just didn't know what to do with hip hop,
Organized
and they
Confusion.
were very
Organized
selective.
Confusion too.
They were very selective.
They had some groups, but like
Yes.
they just, you know, I think because of that Disney click in, they just, I don't know if they knew how to maneuver these groups properly.
They didn't want.
They all got on,
Yeah.
but they should have been bigger.
They didn't want to deal with like the parental guidance things, because you know, you were especially at that point, you know, Disney was not doing anything more than PG, if that. You know what I mean? Everything was G, you know, whatever they were doing. So they didn't want that content.
Yeah.
You know, I truly believe.
They didn't know what to do with anything controversial, because I mean, it's the
Exactly.
Disney group that owns it. You know, they're going to be dealing with all sorts of consumers coming out and be like, you own a piece of this, and this is this rap music. it's all negative. And even though it wasn't, a lot of groups they signed, you know, the groups that they signed, they weren't like overtly gangster rap music. It was hip hop. You know what I mean? But again, I mean, they managed to sign a few dope groups. It's just, you know, it was a moderate success with some of them. It wasn't like, you know, that they blew anybody up. I think they even had ICP for a time.
Yeah.
Man.
Damn, that's crazy.
And ICP, you know, they went and did their own thing, came completely independent because those guys most likely didn't know what to do with ICP.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse was like,
I think even Peanut Butter Wolf and Charisma signed with them, I think, right before Charisma passed. I think
Sounded like an ice cream.
Shout out to Peanut Butter Wolf.
Word.
Yeah. But yeah, craziness.
Had a
But that's a
clear-
lot of money. $1 billion is a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money. And they will get that money back at some point because Queen will always be used. That music will always be heard in something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Their back catalog sells forever.
The catalog,
And it's be-
commercials.
And it's because they got the type of music you could pass down to, you know, different generations. And that's you know, when music transcends like that, it sort of lives forever. So, like, you know, it'll just constant, like Led Zeppelin and the Beatles and, you know, things like that. You know, those weren't our generation. That was the generation before us, but it was passed down to us. And we continued to pass it down to others the same way.
Yeah.
You know, like our music will be passed down in terms of hip hop.
And say like when they sell the catalog, does each member that was part of that catalog get a piece, or it's just all like back end? We already paid you for this. And
No, unless they did unless the group sold their catalog and publishing, they still get paid. If they sold it to UMG or not UMG, sorry,
Universal?
Universal. No, the one who's selling it,
Hollywood.
Hollywood, right? If they sold it all to Hollywood in a 360 deal, then they're not getting paid shit. But if they didn't sell it, yes, they're definitely going to get paid.
And they're still going to get paid regardless because wherever their catalog goes, they'll make the monies off,
Yeah.
off the whatever song's being licensed or.
They still
all-
wrote it.
Yeah, they still wrote it.
that's crazy.
Yeah, they're still going to get their writer's share.
And like, songs like We Are the Champions and We Will Rock You, like all that is like sports game friendly. It's like it always gets clearance for like TV sports events, you know what I mean? So they forever have like always relevant music.
Always. Always.
All over the verb.
Freddie.
All over the place.
I was gonna say they got those anthems, "We Will Rock You" and "We Are the Champions."
Yeah.
Oh, they got a bunch of songs, though.
Bunch of movies are in.
Dude, another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Ooh, that's another sports event. You could play that in. Everyone gets all
play that.
pumped.
Yep,
Hell yeah, dude.
that's right.
The first
It's a
time
great
I heard,
pump-up song.
first time I heard "We Are the Champions" was in Chicken Little, that one movie.
Hell yeah.
Before anything,
At least you heard. See, it's every generation gets introduced to it through a different vehicle.
Yes, and it's such a trip to like, cause do you remember where you first heard "We Will Rock You"?
Probably one of my cousins.
Just like, whoa, what is this?
One of my older cousins was listening to it, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, I heard that at like a sporting event for the first time. We Will Rock You.
See,
Yeah.
I was into to rock and metal already, so I came by it that way, but just by listening to rock music already, and someone says, "Hey, check this out. You like this? Check this out."
Yeah.
And that's how I got on the Queen like that. One of my older cousins. Yeah.
yeah, man. Classic.
He had a crazy my older cousin had a crazy like the difference in his library was crazy because he liked the freestyle stuff, but he also liked the rock stuff over here.
Oh yeah.
So he'd have a combination of freestyle and disco songs and other stuff like the Pretenders and Queen and you know, the like. It wasn't like heavy metal rock. My older cousin wasn't into that. He liked the stuff that the chicks danced to
Hell yeah.
because he liked to DJ, and so you know he knew that all the chick songs that they like to dance to.
Yeah.
But he didn't really dig like heavy metal. He liked the rock, but not the heavy metal. He liked the Stones, Pretenders, and Queen and whatnot. Stuff that wasn't too heavy.
Yeah.
And so those were the first times I heard it. Like whenever I was hanging out with my older cousins, they'd be rocking that.
Yeah, I didn't learn about the real heavy metal stuff until like high school, but like Jimi Hendrix and that kind of stuff my brother had. You know, I'd be raiding his music collection. It was all over the place, from like Earth, Wind and Fire, Ohio Players to Chicago, and Jimi Hendrix, Band of Gypsies. Like that was the first Jimi Hendrix I ever heard.
Band of Gypsies.
Band of Gypsies. It wasn't Hey Joe and none of that Are You Experience. It was Band of Gypsies.
Ooh.
I remember hearing any of that for the first time with my other cousin. Like we're about a few months difference. You know, he's like a few months older than me. But he lived in where was it? I think it was Walnut, right on the east side. He lived over in Walnut, and he lived across the street from these white kids that were like deeply into metal. So he got into metal via hanging out with them.
Hell yeah.
And whenever I'd go hang out, he'd be playing metal. Got me into playing metal. So a lot of the stuff we were listening to were Black Sabbath, Rush, and AC/DC. And then, you know, obviously Ozzy's solo records. I mean, that's all the stuff we were listening to. I mean, like, you know, I used to listen to a bunch of different stuff, but like that was like the main.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing like in the calendar section in the Sunday calendar that the ads for like Led Zeppelin and
Holy shit.
and Rush and all them fools, you know what I mean?
Wow.
I remember that.
Hell yeah. Dude, I remember like watching like MTV and seeing Ozzy Osbourne's Bark at the Moon for the first time and just like, whoa, like, and then I really got into Ozzy solo records, and then a friend of mine was like, oh, have you ever heard Black Sabbath? And I was like, no. He goes, oh, check this out. And then he played me the first album, Rain, all, you know what I mean? And I was just like, yo. When it hit, it hit.
Yeah, so it's crazy how the music moves around, because like now my son recently discovered MC Hammer and Can't Touch This.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
What?
Recently just discovered, I don't know if it's from a movie or Fortnite.
Probably.
You know, because now the games are like having all the music. So You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer.
Hammer's having a run with the youngsters, bruh.
I'm like, oh man, and I'm like, are you doing the dance? Are you doing the dance too?
That was like the hottest song in like 8th grade.
He said a little bit.
How about someone sued him for the parts?
No.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
No.
Wasn't there a story that some dude some dude sued him for the parts?
Get out of here.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I would like my case is
He got that from me, yo.
I was in the room.
Did he win?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, that was his thing.
That was wasting the judge's time. Like,
That was
come on,
wasting
yo.
the judge's time.
Come on, yo.
Yeah.
I think he did get it from someone else, but you know, it's you can't really trademark or copyright
It's true.
I mean, like Larry Blackman, you know, he wasn't the one who created ow.
Ow.
Well, that wasn't him.
It wasn't him?
No. You go back to like Sugarfoot of like Ohio Players.
Yeah.
It was ow.
And those guys were doing that because they heard guys like James Brown with the hi,
You know, so
and the huh,
yeah. So
and all those things.
It says that Rick James sued MC Hammer.
Yeah, he sued MC Hammer too.
Yeah, he talked about it in his doc. He was like, I didn't know it. That once he got the first publishing check from You Can't Touch This, he was like, hell yeah.
No, the guy that came at MC Hammer was a hood dude who said he like sniped a couple lyrics in the uh-ohs from him.
Oh,
They might have settled that out of court. It was
Whoa.
it was in that movie that they did the biopic of Hammer or whatever when they did
haven't
that
seen it.
one.
Man.
Oh, they did it way back. It was who's that actor? He's a pretty good actor. He played Hammer.
oh, years and years ago.
Yeah, a few years back. It was
Dude.
based on the story.
Not Michael B. Jordan.
No, it wasn't Michael B. He couldn't pull Hammer off. No, it was what was that guy? He's been in a lot of movies. I can't remember his name, but he's a you've seen him. He's been in enough movies where everyone here has at least seen a movie he's in.
Hammer was cool for a minute, but then it just got too much.
I like this, his first record.
His first record, let's get
When-
it started.
Yeah, when he had Too Big MC
Yeah.
as his
Dude.
hype man.
I'll be truthful. I didn't like any of it. It was too happy for me.
Wow.
I could not.
It started.
I could not.
Oh.
And even though it sounded like he was trying to rock it hard, it sounded too happy.
Yes.
The fact that it was like dance style rap music
Ah.
was like an off put for me.
Yeah, when I was in 8th grade, that was like the hottest thing. Like,
I
the
know it was
dances
for
and,
you, huh?
like,
Yeah.
and all the dudes are all trying to dance like that. Like
Yeah,
in
no.
the big baggy pants and all
No.
that
The
stuff.
Hammer.
It was so funny to see a bunch of white dudes like out there trying to do that.
The
I'm
Hammer
like,
pants.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. It was
Get your Hammer pants on. And the thing is that everybody gives Hammer the props for those pants when, two things, right? The pop locking world and the breaking world, the b-boy aspect, they used to wear those pants. Before them, the restaurant, the guys at like the Brazilian steakhouses, the gaucho pants.
The Gaucho Pants.
That's where those pants come from, man. Not MC Hammer. They come from the Brazilian gaucho guys, man.
Damn, a Too Big MC, man. Hammer! He would like yell that out, you know what I mean?
Hey, don't please Hammer.
They call
don't
them
hurt.
parachute pants because they look like parachutes, but really it's the pants that Brazilian chefs wear when they're in like the Brazilian barbecue style deal.
Churras.
Yeah.
Dude.
Churrasco.
You remember he was.
So if you go to let's just say Fogo de Chao, which we do, they wearing Hammer pants.
Hammer!
But realistically, Hammer was wearing they pants.
You ain't hitting
Dude.
New York. Hammer!
Remember that?
I would imagine that some kid that was from Brazil put on his steakhouse pants when he was breaking for the first time, and it looked cool, and it became a thing. Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm speculating.
You
It says
remember?
that Kevin Abdullah sued him for that.
Kevin Abdullah, see?
Man, where he at, though?
Hey, he was also.
And did he win or lose?
I'm gonna have to double look on this.
He also dissed Run DMC. He tried to go at Run DMC. That was
another thing.
yeah, and Tribe Called Quest, I believe.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Now, I think it was a mistake for him to do that pumps and a bump.
That was horrible.
I think he was not.
He was rocking a Speedo.
He was doing a couple things wrong. He was rocking that Speedo, and it was obvious that he wasn't used to being around so many.
He was trying to
hoochies
do
like
what
that.
NWA had been doing early on with their little parties.
Exactly.
They threw parties like that, but they didn't jump in Speedos, dog.
The Speedo thing is like, man, come on, Hammer.
Dude.
Hammer.
Pumps in a bump. Pumps in
A bump. Yeah, that was too much.
We like the girls in a pumps in a bump.
It says that Hammer and Abdullah settled for $250,000.
Wow.
Okay.
Said,
All
look,
right, Hammer
motherfucker.
said, all right, here, look, just shut up. Here, take this and shut your ass up. All right, I want to hear from you. Here, take your 200 and shut the hell up.
That's why we pray.
Shut up.
Dude.
He had a good run, though. Like,
had a
while he just spent too much money.
What was it?
Man.
The Taco Bell commercial?
And he had it all, man. He was at the top.
Bought himself a helicopter.
He was doing a lot.
He bought the Oakland police a helicopter. How about that?
He had 150 dancers on stage.
I remember seeing one of his shows. Mello had something to do with it. I think Mello was one of the openers on the show because it was a Capitol thing.
Yep.
And they were both signed to Capitol at the time. and I think it was at the Shoreline Amphitheater. It was a radio show. I think even Kid Frost might have been on it. And yeah, he had like 30 some odd dancers up there, and it was a spectacle, but they were all dancing in unison, proper, and it was like something to see. Even if you didn't like the music, it was something to see. Like he gave a show. Like he did not just go up there and stand around and let everybody else do the work. He worked with them. It was like a true show.
Yep.
Showmanship, Hammer had it in spades, like 1,000%.
Yeah.
He could put on a show.
Yeah.
It's just, did you like his music or not?
I mean,
You know what I mean?
He had Oaktown 357.
That's right.
Woo! Juicy got you crazy. Remember
Yeah.
that?
And that song, yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was the hook.
That was the
That was the hook. I'm like, okay.
Were you bumping that, Bobo?
For a minute, I was trying to bump it. I like, you know,
See, I was trying to bump.
I was trying to bump
Bump
it,
and
but the
grind.
bars was just not connecting with me, man. The bars.
Yeah.
The bars, you couldn't connect with the bars.
I could not connect with the bars.
Oh my god.
Not
That was, on,
Canuck.
that was on Capitol as well.
Connect.
Nah.
Secession.
Ooh.
That was a pretty crazy
Oh
episode
man.
to end it all.
Seriously?
done?
It's done.
All right.
You didn't see it.
I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Oh my God.
Enjoy. It's an
I'm
amazing
gonna
ride.
Start from the beginning.
Yeah, I haven't seen either.
You know what? No, you know where I stopped? I stopped when didn't the father he get like a heart attack or something like that?
You stopped right there?
Really? You stopped there?
Why would you stop right there?
I mean, around in that area, I kind of stopped. Not that I stopped on purpose. You know, it was cool, but I just didn't go on. But that's how far
mean-
back I go.
That's this season. Like, you know, like the next season begins after he dies. Like, and then
Oh,
it
he
finishes.
died?
Well, you were back like what, season 1 or 2?
Oh, he died.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, he died in season 1, dog.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
Ooh.
You gotta keep
No,
going.
he didn't die in season 1, you jerk.
Ooh.
Catch up.
Yeah, hey, but
It's a pretty gnarly episode
We
yo,
can catch up.
to end it. I
How
was
many
like,
seasons?
4.
5. 4. Yeah.
Damn.
Should have been 5, but they
Should
went
have
with
been.
4. Yeah, it was a crazy ending. I thought, like, yeah.
yeah, man. There was we talked about it off the air, but the thing was, you didn't really go in rooting for anybody. You just wanted to see it unfold.
They were all being dickheads.
Oh man,
Shiv, the biggest dickhead.
Oof. You know, and
She was all over the place.
there was that moment all the kids got together and it was rad. They were like kids again, and they like that was like really cool. But right after that, it just went. It went to hell in a handbasket. It was just.
Yeah, she couldn't stomach her brother getting it over her.
But then
And then to get betrayed, too. She had to betray someone because she got betrayed, man.
man,
It's totally, that was horrible.
and the person that
Great ending, but I'm saying it was
Yeah.
horrible for like, if that was like a family scenario, that was horrible.
horrible. Like, how do you go to Christmas or, you know, or any holiday?
There is none of that anymore.
Dude, they're all done.
There is none of that anymore.
They're just donezo.
Done.
Yeah, it was
Done
amazing.
deal. And Tom,
Yes.
Hmm.
I have
there
to
was
say.
something I didn't see happening. All right, look, it's that time.
So the dad died?
How you doing? He died in the first episode, Bobo.
Okay. Damn it.
Look at Snack.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
Got a big-
Wow.
Man.
Hey, happy Memorial Day to you, Snacks.
Yeah.
Yes, Snack is not a vegan.
No.
You don't live on leaves and berries.
I believe that is clear.
I got to let everybody know in the YouTube Super Chat, we are giving away 2 free tickets to this art show that's going to be happening near Long Beach. It's going to be this Saturday, June 3rd from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So put in hashtag art show in your YouTube Super Chat and you will be entered to win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
June 3rd.
I like that.
All right, first thing of the day here, we got the Brisket King up in here with a little bit of some burritos.
Oh yeah.
Burritos that he didn't bring today.
Yeah, they're coming probably tomorrow.
Oh,
Look at that.
That's the barbecue pulled pork burrito. with
Memorial Day is today.
mac. I know, but like, I was really tired.
He was really tired, Bobo.
I'm
Give
really
him a
tired.
break.
The
Good day off,
holiday
dude.
is today.
Why didn't you make anything, Bobo?
Yeah, why didn't Bobo make us some of his famous wings?
Because I was expecting Dustin
Oh
to
my
run.
You knew Dustin was coming?
You knew it was coming?
Huh?
You knew Dustin was coming?
I just thought he'd pop up.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
He's been doing that,
Yeah.
popping up. You know what I mean?
I
He's
popped
been doing
up.
pop up, right?
Yeah.
He's supposed to magically have a tray every time.
Right.
Maybe I'll do it Wednesday.
Look,
for
you've
you,
made him
Bobo.
turn redder. He's reddened.
Oh my God.
He's barding right now.
You have been barded.
Oh my god.
Bombarded.
All right.
We also got the Brisket King at the Walk of Fame.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Hey,
That was on Thursday.
you look like a game show host right there.
I went to. I had to go to a place where you had to wear a suit, and then.
A place.
Game,
Well, I went to like a Magic House award show or
he's
something.
game show hosting. This is your weed.
We walked around and found your stars. So
All right.
thought we'd take a photo.
Hell yeah.
It was cool. It was the only one clean on the street. Actually, all the rest were all dirty.
Respect.
Yeah, you know.
It was the only one that was
Much
actually-
love to the stoners that, you know, take care of the altar. All right.
And we got Dave Moon up in here from the BREALTV members page with a little bit of cake trays, a 1,200 milligram edible.
Wee.
Wow.
You'll never catch me in that much.
Well, yeah, you would have to eat the whole cake.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you break it down in pieces, it's not so bad. But
Definitely on the couch after that.
just don't take something too big. Oh, he ate the whole damn thing. He
Damn,
left
damn.
crumbs.
Damn.
Shh. He went on a ride.
Oh, he was hungry.
Or he wanted a ride.
That alone's like 400 milligrams. It's
Yeah,
like-
that's 400 milligrams.
Oof.
Yep.
Wow.
When you break it down like that, Pedro, that's exactly what that is.
Oh man, no, thank you.
No.
Some dude on Friday sent us some psilocybin barbecue sauce in the submissions,
Oh, no.
Oh, nice.
saying Bart's Barbecue has to try that
Oh
out.
boy,
Oh,
sure won't try
barbecue?
too much of that out. You lose
Yeah.
it.
What are you talking about?
400 milligrams of that wasn't so bad though. It's like eating the 800
Mm.
Psilocybin.
psilocybin. Psilocybin.
See what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
We got Dean Jones from Down Under saying, my boys asked for an American-style breakfast, so the wifey made some homemade waffles.
Nice.
Those look good.
Yeah.
And he's saying, of course, the kids had to drizzle maple syrup all over it, including the eggs and bacon. He's saying that's not his thing, though.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's a lot.
say,
It's a lot.
Yeah. Maybe on
But the kids, you know, hey, they didn't know better. They did that with love.
Yeah.
But
Dude.
yeah, definitely. I'm glad they put it on the waffles at least.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I see ham, you know what I recently found out about it?
No,
Came from pig.
you didn't know that.
No, I thought,
Wait,
I thought it was
hold
always
up,
cow.
hold up,
Oh
time
my
out,
God. Hold on.
time out,
Oh,
time out.
You know where bacon comes from?
You didn't
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
ham was pork? though?
No, I did not know it was pig or pork. I always thought it was cow.
What?
Yeah, I was just
Oh my
watching the cooking show. I was just watching the cooking show, and they were like, "This is the ham part of the pig," and I was like, "What?"
Oh man, Pedro.
Yeah, I was
Pedro.
like
I don't even know what
dumbfounded
to
right
say.
there.
Oh my God.
Hey, you know.
You've been thinking it's beef the whole time?
Yeah,
No, Poppy, you've been eating porky pig the whole time, eh?
man, you just
I was
thought you
mind
been
blown.
on a beef diet. What about bacon? You know,
yeah. I know bacon came from pig.
Okay.
It was just ham and pork belly and all this other pork stuff. I just didn't know ham was.
You didn't know
That's
that
pig.
Yeah,
Chicharron?
Chicharron, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's
you know
pig.
that.
you just didn't know ham, huh?
But ham.
It was just ham.
Damn.
What part of the cow was it, you thought?
I don't know. I just thought it was cow.
Oh, okay.
I never thought it was pig.
It is not.
Oh, dude.
So they showed me it's like actual big ass piece of the pig that's
Yeah.
ham. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder they have the big ass.
Yep. Every Thanksgiving, you had a
Yeah.
big ass ham. with
Yeah, my
that.
favorite ham, honey glazed ham. I thought it
Yeah.
was
Like beef.
Beef.
Honey
Nah.
glazed cow.
For
Nah,
all the-
Papa.
for all these
Does
years.
it change your mind about ham now that you know it's
I
not
don't
beef?
know. All right, it's like, oh, all right.
Just checking.
Imagine that conversation, just finding that out.
Did your mom know this that you didn't know?
I didn't see it around my mom, so she don't know still.
Call
Come on.
Did you call anyone when you
beef.
realized?
This is crazy.
Did you call anyone when you like it popped? You're like, yo, like.
No, this was someone right there. You know, as I was watching the show.
So you gave us your revelation here. All right. Thank you, Pedro.
Yeah, man, that's
We
cool.
appreciate that.
Hey, he's learning a lot.
ham
these
comes
days.
from pig.
Ham
If you
comes
didn't
from
know.
pig if you didn't know. All right. Next.
Wow.
And we got Ghost Boogie up in here saying Casa Bonita is open again.
All
Yes.
right.
Cartman.
Dude, you know, Trey and Matt bought it.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, the South Park guys bought it.
Oh, them.
Yeah, they
Oh,
bought
wow. That's pretty dope. Casa Bonita.
Adobo chicken.
it. Cartman's.
Picadillo.
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 I know.
There you go, Bobo.
I know. I
Woo.
was just
Oh,
testing.
you was doing Bobo, huh?
I was just testing them.
They should have had a menu item named after
Oh.
Cartman.
Look at
Oh, yeah.
look at all that grandma. Oh,
You go with this though, right, Bobo?
yep.
Not this.
Nope.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh man, look at that.
I'm with Bobo.
Put it on the side.
That's a lot.
Sour
I don't need all that white,
It just
white cream on top.
That's more than just drizzle.
Well, that's not sour cream though. It's crema, but it's not sour cream.
Yeah,
I know. Still partial. of that.
I don't like. The white. I don't like the whites. Any type of white.
You guys are
sauce.
boring.
Easy,
Next.
easy.
You guys are boring. Next.
And we got Jibby up in here saying, "Stay healthy, my friends."
Correct.
Yeah, stay healthy. That is a very healthy meal right there.
Yeah.
Hello, salmon.
Yeah.
Broccoli.
Caramelized carrots are fire.
Yes, they
Man,
Oh, yeah.
Where's the lettuce, Jibby?
Jibby, he don't need lettuce
Yeah,
when you got
broccoli.
broccoli, son.
He love lettuce.
Jibby's a rabbit.
Yeah, he love lettuce.
Like lettuce. All right.
Right.
I don't know about this. We got Marcos up in here saying, "Made some spicy mac sauce for my wings."
Spicy mac sauce for the wings. You got bad lighting here, buddy.
Yeah, that does not look.
I can't really see
You
it.
need to clean the lens on the front camera. or
Butter
something.
butt.
Redman would hate
You
this.
got sputter butt.
It gives you a little sputter butt.
You got that case of the sputter butt.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Are these what your wings look like, Bobo?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice, Cole.
Damn.
I'll put my wings up against your wings.
Ooh.
We gotta have a wing off. then.
Whenever
A
you
wing off.
It's a wing off.
You ready?
Let's do it.
A wing off.
Yeah.
All right.
And I wear all blue just for you.
Blue bear.
I'll look like
Don't get nervous.
I'll dress like Bart's.
Dressed like Bart's. All right.
Face wheel red too.
And we got Miroslav up in here saying, "Shout out all the way from Barcelona. I'm on vacation."
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that.
He on playcation, my.
Point me.
Quit playing.
Big beer.
That's a point.
It's a point. A
Damn.
point of bib.
Hell yeah.
All right. Biz. Do it.
We got Torp God up in here showing off his steak.
Look at that.
Excellent.
The sound of Zen.
Man.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Sounds delicious.
Sounds great.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is pretty cool here. We got a Casino Mullet up in here, and he's saying got some old school festival tickets and some classic vinyl.
Casino mullet. Look at that.
Cypress Hill Smokeout.
Look at that, man. I think that was
98.
Damn,
was that the first one we threw?
I think
Yeah, that's the
first
first
one.
one. Yup.
Dang.
The very first one. Long Beach Dub All Stars and who? Yup. Featuring Long Beach Dub All Stars.
Man, that day is a blur.
$15.
Yep, $15.
So stoned.
Oh, wow. That's
15
amazing.
bucks.
So stoned.
We had, I think, about like 10 to 15,000 people in that first one, and then it doubled up on the next one, and then the third one was just outrageous.
It was originally supposed to be in the parking lot of
Yeah.
Peppers, right?
Yeah, and they screwed us, so we had to push it further out. Ended up being a better place.
Yep.
Wow.
Then here's one from 2002.
Yep, that's the fifth one. Fifth. All ages, rain or shine. You could bring your kid.
Rain or shine. That's dope.
That's right. You bought your ticket. You knew it right there. Boom. Hey, this gig is going no matter what.
You bet you don't see a lot nowadays that say that.
Oh,
Rain or shine.
I remember
They don't
seeing-
say shit.
I remember seeing a lot of, the neighborhood people that's coming up on the parking. Park over here in my yard.
Yeah, $100.
Yeah,
$100.
so coming up.
Hell yeah.
That's the best.
And we got Casino Mullet showing off some vinyl as well. Got the Willy Bobo.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, heavy duty.
So juicy. Spanish
That
grief.
pan.
Yeah, they cooking right there.
Spanish grief.
Cooking.
Spanish grief. Like that.
Well done.
Just saying it like they say it in Barcelona.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Spanish grief.
¿Cómo estás?
My
Colombian.
Gracias.
I'll just say for this next submission, my friend sent me this from back home. Dick's Fresh Market.
Dick's Fresh Market.
But of course.
I think that with a name like Dick,
Dick's.
you got to be careful, like how you name your products and shit.
Dick Sporting Goods.
Well, to
Dick,
always
like
just-
straight Dick Sporting Goods. You can get it at Dick's.
Yeah, when I was younger, I was just like, didn't even think much of it. But
You
now I'm
can
like,
get
oh,
the
shit.
dick.
I mean, freshly.
Get it at Richards.
I mean,
So juvenile. Next.
And we got Carolyn up in here saying Dr. Greenthumb in full effect at Cali Roots on Friday.
Yeah. Yes, I wore the Shanti wig this day.
They get bigger?
That one did.
It grows.
It grows.
Excellent.
He's like a chia pet. Just water it.
Yeah. Just smoke around it and it grows. That's my just look like I woke up out of bed wig right there. The more together one was not there. But this one was.
Has Chia came up to you?
Chia. Why?
Yeah, like they should make like the Greenthumb version of the Chia, like the
Oh,
you know how they have Bob Ross
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they have I forgot who else. It'd be dope. to have a
Do they
It would be.
Dr. Greenthumb.
do they still show those commercials during the Christmas holiday? They used
I
to
think
come
they
all
do.
the time.
I think they do. But who's ever known anyone to grow the chia the way they show it on the commercial? Never.
Never.
Because it doesn't. You got to be like 100% like knowing how to do that, mixing it right, and then being on the watering and all that stuff to maybe get it to pop like that. I've never seen one pop like that. If you've ever seen one, send a photo. Not an AI version or any of that.
For real.
I'd like to see somebody that popped one off for real.
like, and it looked excellent.
Yeah, and it looked excellent. I've yet to see it. All right, next.
And we got our boy Donnie up in here saying, this is the first car I was a part of restoring from 87 to 91. My father and I restored this 53 Chevy Bel Air.
That's badass.
Grease lightning right
He's saying
there.
his dad still drives it in the summertime in Illinois.
That's awesome.
Let's go. Just tight.
Those are hard to find right there. That is a
Man.
really hard to find whip.
Those are tight.
Matches Dustin perfectly.
I know. I'd be like camouflaged in there.
Looks like Dustin would be driving that over here.
You can't see me.
Come on, let's go. You want to go?
This is how I like my meat.
Are all the Bel Airs?
He's out there looking for Vin Diesel. Let's go.
Family.
All right, what were you going to say?
Are all the Bel Airs two-door?
No,
No.
but
The one-
preferably you want the two-door.
Definitely.
Wow, dude.
There's more doors out there than there is four. That is for sure. But like, you want the two-door. You don't want the stank-ass four-door.
And that's still roomy. That's still-
Four doors your dad's car, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I like two doors until I had to get out and let someone in behind me. I'm like, oh, you have to come in through this side.
If you're in the lowrider world, you want the two-door. You don't want the four-door.
really?
Yes. All the really, popping clubs to fly their plaque, it has to be in a two-door car as opposed to a four-door. But other clubs now in the new generation, they'll accept four doors. They don't care. They just want the numbers of cars. So they'll allow a four-door car in a club and fly the plaque and
Man.
And we got Marbell up in here, and this one's kind of hard to read, but he's talking smack, B. He's saying that signature, though, B.
I can't even see it to judge it. Like, where is it?
Yeah, it's not fair to say.
There's just no E and an L or E and an A.
You just see
I can't see anything.
It's like a blue marker.
It's there.
How long ago was that? That had to be, I don't know.
A long time ago. In the
Well, that
country.
is from the Live and Loud.
Yeah, I know the
Piece.
picture is from that, but that doesn't mean I signed it back then.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's probably a recent signature.
Can you see it, Bobo, or not?
No, I cannot see it.
I see the starting of the R and the end of the L. Anything else, I can't really see it. That
Yeah.
shit is dark.
That's where always the dispute is between the R and L.
You kiss my ass. Man. Dispute that.
Oh, he's never ending. I love it.
And we got Mars Foo up in here saying, win and got my tattoo in Vegas with the homie Little Snoop and my wife.
All right.
Got the start to a bigger Cypress piece I have planned.
Damn, look at that.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's
Don't let him
nice.
stomp you. You got them big ass calves. You crush you, dog.
It's Mars food right there.
Calves for days.
Damn, how long
Man.
did that take?
Man, is that a leg?
Doing them leg lifts.
It's a ham.
That's cool, man.
There's those things you see in the carnivals, the giant turkey leg.
Shit.
He also got a corn tattoo as well.
Ah, the Ishies doll.
Nice.
I have one of those dolls. Awesome. Hell yeah. Excellent.
And we got Midget Mike up in here saying, yo, B, I found an old picture. Check out my 81 Cutlass.
Gangsters in most neighborhoods love this car and a Buick Regal 79. You'd see them whipping in these cars, putting them on McLean's or Dayton's and just whipping. Sometimes a paint job, sometimes just raggedy. And if you saw a car like that coming up the block and you didn't recognize the driver, you better be on guard. Because chances are there was some gangsters in them.
Man.
Next.
This next one's really cool. We got So Chris here from the Be Real TV's member page. And he's saying sitting on the back patio smoking a 16 milli with the parents while they're in town.
All right.
Yeah.
He looked big.
Awesome. Look at that.
Wow.
Quality.
Yeah. Quality time
Yes.
with the parents.
You gotta love it when you can do it like that.
Yes.
Real.
You know, when you can finally get to that moment that you can just smoke with your parents.
Salute to you and your parents, man.
One of these days, I'm gonna just spark it with my parents in the car. Like, no questions asked.
Hey, real quick before we go to the next one. Damn, mom is hitting the big doobie. Look at that.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Oh,
mom.
shit.
All right.
Hell yeah. That's
Dad's
right.
like, Jesus.
That's awesome.
She's like, get your stone on, woman.
Oh, he know he gonna get some.
Hey, stop that. That's
sorry.
somebody's parents,
I'm
man.
sorry, man.
Settle down.
Have some respect. Have some respect.
He did.
That was my Australian way of saying it. Have some respect.
Aussie.
You gonna make me cry, Bobo. Shut up. Before we go to the next one. There's a series that came out last year. There's the second season right now. It's called Rich and the Shameless. Have you seen it?
I have not.
The first season highlighted that guy Shkreli or whatever the hell his name was.
The one that put up the
Martin
beef,
Wu-Tang album?
beef with Wu-Tang and a number of things like that, right? This one, there was the Hulk Hogan story and his battle with Gawker.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I've seen
It's a crazy story.
it. Yeah.
But more on top of it is that like the stuff that came out in his legal battle with Gawker before they got shut down, he said some really stupid
Oh yeah.
things,
Ain't
man.
it?
Yeah. But it's a pretty good series. So I would suggest it. Rich and The Shameless, or Rich and Shameless, or something like that.
Or is
No, I think it's maybe
Netflix.
TNT. TNT.
Yeah, TNT.
TNT? Okay.
Yeah. But you could probably see it on Hulu and what are the other streaming services?
Maybe even Spectrum on Demand too. Huh?
Yeah, definitely Spectrum on
I'll
Demand.
check it out. Hell yeah.
All right, next.
And next up in here, we got Junior up in here saying he's just rolling up. Got some funky field tips.
Look at that.
Nice.
Roll up, son.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Got a big old bag right there.
Look at that.
There you go.
He's ready.
Meant to be enjoyed.
We got we got Kiko up in here saying Happy Memorial Day, weekly G Pen Dash and elite maintenance and cleaning.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh,
He is thorough.
assembly line. That's dope.
That's good. Nobody really does that. But you do.
Well done.
Now I know where to send my to. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Dope.
He could make a business of cleaning these things out.
For real.
Send it to me.
Modern oil change.
Create an invoice for the people, you know what I'm saying? And you clean their rigs for them, man. Because everybody's lazy. They don't want to be doing this.
That's detailed.
That is detail.
What do you think of that Cowboys cup?
Yeah. I don't think nothing about the Cowboys.
Oh, is any Cowboys fan at the table? No?
Nah.
No.
Cowgirls.
Hell yeah.
I'm not a golfer.
And we got our boy Smokestack Mac up in here saying it's official. I'm a member of BREAL.TV.
All right.
Sign up.
Sick.
That's right. You too could become a member of BeReal.tv and get ready for some of the cool stuff we're going to be doing over there. www.bereal.tv. And while you're at it, check out the prescription boxes we provide. All right.
Yeah, to get to prescription boxes, go to the home page and scroll down to prescription box. When you click on that, it'll bring you right to the prescription box cart and just add it in there.
And it'll show you the contents of the box as well, so you know what you're getting. All right.
That's a good signature you put on there.
Of course.
Well done.
Oh, you like that one, Bobo?
That was good. I mean, I give credit where credit
That's
is
not my
due.
best, but it's a
It's
decent
good.
one. Yeah.
You know, you could see the E and A and L and everything.
Yeah. The A is super A right there, bro.
Yeah.
There's no A better than that one.
So I don't.
Wow, that's the best
I
of all
don't
A's.
hate.
That's
I just, you know, I just call it when I see it. You know, when there's a line there, I just say it's brr.
Hey.
Burr.
And we got Up is Down up in here saying they went and saw 311 this past weekend.
Awesome.
Dope.
Salute to 311, man. It's the homies
The
right there.
guys right there.
They're still good live,
It's
man.
crazy. Speaking of 311, they're like it's random, like who's gonna perform at this festival.
Mhm.
But at the they're performing at the In and Out like 75-year anniversary festival.
In and out.
Like
Yeah.
the burger?
The
Yeah,
burger.
Yeah,
They're throwing
They having a
75 years.
festival?
Yeah, they're throwing a festival that's like on a drag strip. So people like if you got a certain car that qualifies within the drag race, you're able to race your car at the In and Out festival. I forgot where it's at, but it's
that
like outside
safe?
of LA. It's pretty cool.
Is that safe?
Gonna be cool.
They got all the pop-ups by the strip.
Oh, man. They're just.
Oh,
burgered
man,
up.
that ain't it.
Oh,
I ain't trying to eat none of that.
at least one.
Standing there ordering it, and then one of them guys loses control. Boom, out of here.
Wow.
No.
Damn, tire come flying, fuck up your burger.
And you,
Yeah.
real quick.
Oh man.
Mm,
It's
nah.
my burger.
Where's my burger?
Squash my burger.
That tire took it.
That's a hell of a smash burger.
That's a hell of a smash burger for sure.
Well played.
You know, Bobo, I wonder if Tracy Eddie is watching the show right
Oh, where Tracy at?
now. I don't know.
He coming tomorrow?
Maybe. Come on, Tracy Eddie. You got to bring your ass down here. All right, next.
And let's see, next up in here, we got Christine up in here saying she's dabbing some insane in the membrane.
All right.
Saying she had to try it out.
Wait, what?
Huh?
We got some insane in the membrane concentrates.
Oh, that's not us.
Yeah.
That's someone infringing on the name.
Kira Lee, Las Vegas.
Yeah, no, that's not us.
Man.
You got that from that man.
It would just be called insane. It wouldn't be in the membrane or any of that. That's definitely not us. But hey, I'm glad you're blazing something. Doesn't have to be ours. Our weed isn't in Vegas yet. So enjoy what they have, you know what I'm saying? Until ours gets there, and then you can have the experience. Next.
And next up in here, we got, let's see, we got Jibby up in here, and he's smoking some lemon cherry gelato with the nice funky.
That's a nice roll, too. It's not a bad one.
Nice roll there, Jimmy.
Jimmy!
Well
Jimmy!
Jimmy.
Jibster.
Yeah.
Using that lettuce wrap.
Looking pretty good. Lemon cherry what?
Gelato.
That's a good strain, too. Tasty. It's very tasty. And look, he's got it on a clean-ass white plate.
Quiet play.
White plate. What? Now, normally I'd be, crumbing on him for having the container on the plate because it's a distraction. But I get what he did here, so, I'm going to let that go. But he didn't even ask. He didn't ask for a rating. I'm just saying. If he had asked for a rating, yeah, that would be points off right there. What do we ask for? The joint on the tray by itself, clean. No distractions. But he didn't ask for one, and this is a nice picture.
Yeah. People in the chat, even though he didn't ask for one, people in the chat are saying that's a 7.6.
Yeah, I give that a 7.5. Because I see one little dip right there by the neckline, got a hickey at the dating point, and then, over at the tippy top on the top side, there's a little dippity dip there. And then as you go further down to the right there, and then at the bottom, there's a squeeze. A little bit further, right in this section. Yep.
Damn, but he didn't want a joint rating.
Well, the Insane Asylum started rating it, so I just went with what I saw. 7.5 is a good score for this if he was going to get rated.
Smoke well.
Man, he was so excited to get it. Like, I'm going to get it.
7's good. What's wrong with 7?
I'm not going to rate my joint and then here to the neck.
I didn't even say to the neck. You're exaggerating.
I know.
And he got a 7.5 if, That's not good. Even asking for it. That's pretty good. It's
Better than my joint, man.
It's better than 4.5.
But
I got a 5, man.
Imagine that you just send a pic just to be like, oh, look, guys, this is what I did. And then you just hear to the neck. You're like,
oh, no, wait.
No,
I wasn't trying.
I see that dip right there.
I see that dip. When it dip, you dip, we dip. All right.
And we got Marcos up in here saying smoking on some moon rocks. What do you guys think of moon rocks?
They used to be good.
I don't.
Yeah, it could be
to each his.
Yeah.
If you like them, great. I don't necessarily do them. I'd rather just do the flower. And if I'm going to add concentrate, I'll add it on my own so I know what's in it. These, they'll get you high, but I don't know how much flavor. Yeah. Because the last time I smoked any kind of moon rocks from any brand, you got high, but you didn't get terp flavor because there's all these different things mixed up within it. So it's hard to
No.
It's hard to know what the concentrates would have tasted like or the weed. Because it's all it's 3 or 4 things in one. There's no way you're going to get the actual taste, the terp profile on any of it.
Right.
You're going to get high. So if you're just looking to get high and you don't care what it tastes like, great. But I like the flavors, so I tend to stay away from products like this. That's just me.
I was actually looking back at this when you guys were talking about this person doing sign language at the concert. That's got to be a super hard job because she's putting on a performance for everybody.
She got to keep up too.
She looked over at Eitan like, why you recording me in the beginning?
Well, she was staying focused. Look at her.
She was focused.
She's got to be really clear with her gestures to,
because they're live streaming this. This is why she's there. There probably wasn't a screen for the live show here. But for people watching it at home on YouTube or wherever they were streaming, I think it was YouTube where their mainstream was coming out of for Cali Roots. They had the sign people there, so for the people watching via the stream, That's who she was. Who they were there for. The signers.
Man, not everybody can do that though.
No,
No,
that's tough.
No.
Look
That's
at
a hell of a thing. Look at homie came down to take a picture of her real quick.
man.
Was that Aton? No.
No.
I mean, that's a workout.
He is someone that would
Is
come.
that him? No,
There he is.
no, that's not him.
He would be someone who fans out.
You know,
I
Oh
want,
my God, what she's doing is so cool. I want to do it.
God, I've never seen this before.
man.
yeah,
She's getting a workout. I wonder if she has an Apple Watch.
Hey, but you know, like you're seeing this more often though, like at festivals that are actually broadcasting it, like for live stream. Signers are out there because they know that there are some people watching that are hearing impaired, and you know they're doing this for them,
Man, she is throwing up.
which I
Many
think is cool.
things.
She's throwing up the set, son.
When I first seen the interpreters like this that went real viral was the ones for Waka Flocka. Like he even he didn't know what they were doing. He thought they were just dancing, turning up, and that just little clip just went viral. That's how I started knowing. Like, oh wow, they're having these at the
There's the one that
festivals.
you see Method Man, Wu-Tang was doing something, and Method Man was looking at this sign language person and was bugging out because he was just going all out, and she was throwing up the guns and everything like that, and you know she was on it. And I wonder like how precise they are. You know what I mean?
You're
They're
gonna have
really
to
like-
learn sign language to know, Bobo.
Like, yeah, see? Homegirl. We've done shows with her. We have.
I just thought he was just
hell
dancing.
yeah.
You've seen her before at our shows, Bobo.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
sick.
Okay,
A couple of times, yes.
Super sick.
Definitely.
I believe you. All right, you got anything else?
And I was going to say that seems to be it, but I want everybody else to also check out BeRealTV merch page. Just head on over to BeReal.tv and check out our merch store. We got plenty of products for people to choose from. We got shirts, stickers, hats, shorts, socks, kind of everything.
Drawers.
There you go.
There you go, B.
You should order a pair, Bobo.
After I see you in it.
Wow.
Even the mug for all you coffee lovers.
That's a good
out
coffee
there.
mug. I'd order that. Awesome. The wife, or that's a jersey or a wife beater?
Jersey.
That's a jersey.
Sure.
I might even order the jersey, son.
Patches, flags, towels, all sorts of stuff.
Flags.
Look at that.
Look at these track pants.
Those are kind of cool.
Gotta get the fanny pack.
I might have to order a pair.
Go ahead, Bolton. Go walking down Long Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, walk down Strong Beach.
with,
Cool
your
backpack.
with your track pants and a tank top.
Hey, oh yeah.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But no, check this out at BeReal.tv, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get yourself a towel. Wipe your forehead.
Don't run out of toilet
Oh,
paper because you
man.
might have to wipe your ass.
Speaking of foreheads, bro,
Uh-oh.
I noticed I'm recently watching the trail against the Menendez brothers.
Oh,
They
yeah.
killed their mom, and there was a scene where like they really found out homies like he was hiding his big forehead.
Yeah, he had
They
a like
show a
a
scene
yeah,
with-
he had
yeah.
a toupee or something like that.
That was pretty wild. I
Yeah,
was
because
like,
homie went
yo.
bald early.
Mm-hmm.
That it was pretty crazy, that ball spot. I was like, yo.
Yeah,
Is that what did him in?
that's nah. Yeah, their parents were mad abusive,
Yeah.
Damn.
which caused them to
Do what they did.
do what they did. All right. It's time for us to open up the doors to the insane asylum. That means y'all in the live chat, you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion. We want to hear it. Ding dong.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
Let's do this. We got Adam up in here saying the Cali root stream was clean.
Yeah. Yeah, they were streaming last night.
Oh, that's cool.
They had like 20, I think, if it was like, I can't remember. I thought I saw 20,000 people, maybe it was lesser. I'm not sure.
Oh.
But there's like all kinds of live streams popping right now. There was this battle, this Colombia. It was like a freestyle battle in Colombia. All the Colombian rappers that are like the business and the freestyle battle thing had 22,000 people watching that, bro, and they were cutting each other in Spanish. It was crazy.
Whoa.
Man,
But that's what was going up against Cali Roots last night. Along with that, there's a lot of stuff streaming as of late.
you know, the live streaming thing, I mean, is cool now that, I mean, things are open, you know, post-pandemic thing. But the live stream thing is still on and popping. You can still see some cool stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the way the Foos introduced Josh Freese as the drummer, they just decided to have they live streamed a practice in their studio.
People love that.
You know what I mean? You just let everyone in.
Live stream the practice, yeah.
You know, you just let everyone in for an hour and let them see you jam. Then you're like, all right, see you guys on the road. Makes you want to go get those tickets even more, and it, you know, starts the conversation again of like,
True.
Yeah, I'm on.
that's
You ain't wrong.
That's
All
a
right.
good live stream thing.
And we got Rhino up in here asking, so do the hearing impaired get front row access at concerts?
Ooh, good question.
I don't know. Possibly. It's possible.
They're handicapped.
I mean,
But again, I think that those signers are people are who they use for the actual live stream.
Wonder if
I mean, because I wonder if they have like a camera that's just going to be on them the whole time. So,
Yeah,
because they're steady signing,
there has to be.
you know, so there's got to be.
Because if you're watching it and you lose track of it, if she's not there the whole time, the people with the hearing impairment, they lose that part of the concert. So there's got to be a camera on them the whole time. And in the small corner, just like you would see back in the day where it was like the closed caption thing and or whatever it was, they would have the signer off in the corner while there was a public announcement, a public service announcement of some sort. Do you remember that?
Mm. That's
They always had the person in the corner in the shot somewhere.
exactly in the square.
Now these days, that person's there live physically, whereas before it was like implemented in the little corner separate shot.
Yeah, you would see that a lot more in like the public access channels back in the day. You know, they'd have the square, but sometimes they use it.
wow.
And we got Adam up in here saying, what did Dustin bring to Be Real TV today besides some sugar?
I didn't even bring that. I brought nothing.
Brought the color red.
I came empty-handed.
He brought himself.
I brought myself. There you go.
There you go.
And we got Foot Rub up in here saying, what's up with those banging bath bombs, B?
Say what?
What's up with those banging bath bombs, B?
Oh, that would be CBD Lion. So you would have to go there for them banging bath of bombs.
Oh, you just turned it back on again.
And we got Kale up in here saying, will
Is that
Cypress...
you two?
Huh?
Are we all on one channel? Is that what it is?
I don't know. It was low, but then it got loud
I
again.
don't know,
Huh.
I don't know.
but it was banging, B.
Banging like
Sorry, B.
And we got Kale up in here asking, will Cypress Hill own their Masters of Black Sunday when it turns 30 in July?
Not yet. No, it's probably like 5 more years. And we get them back,
Nice.
I think. If I'm not mistaken.
dope.
And we got a Ty up in here asking, do any of you guys smoke out of bongs?
Yep.
I used to. I don't anymore. It's boom right here and either the Stundy or... Yeah. No, I don't do bong hits anymore except for maybe if we hit it on stage occasionally.
I do every day.
Yeah.
You're a bong hitter still?
Every day.
I got to do the joint.
That's too much work. I have to roll the joint. You know, I just pop it
Oh,
in.
no.
There. It's good.
You know,
That's easy work.
Easy, dude.
You want to be cleaning the bong out every day or are you one of them?
No, I clean it every day.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
keep it-
I
keep it clean.
I
don't-
clean it very well.
I would imagine he cleans it.
Keep
Yes.
it clean.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I don't want to be cleaning my bong every day because guess what? I'm going to use it more times than not. So I'm going to have to be constantly cleaning it through the day.
Yeah, just
So I'd rather just smoke the joints. Boom, pop this thing in a jar. When all the tips are accumulated up that I've smoked, and just throw the alcohol in there. rinse them out, boom, boom, bang. Out
Give
of
it
here.
the little.
Yep, with the.
No, I know. I roll the joints if I'm gonna not be at my house, but like if I'm at my house, I just smoke the bong.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bongs are rad.
He smokes weed every day.
You know,
Yes, we do.
It's sometimes it's a bong time, and then want to do a joint, and sometimes want to dab or do flips. I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
You know.
We got the good homie Dubs asking, "Yo, be real. Did you ever skate? Ever skateboard?"
When I was a kid, I kicked around a little bit, but not like these guys you see today. Hell no, nowhere near it. I was more into bikes. I had a board and I rode it enough, but I didn't get addicted to it. I was more into BMXing and stuff like that.
How about you, Bobo?
I didn't have when my friends, they had the cool skateboards, and I had like the one that's shaped like a banana.
You had the booth board?
Yeah, I had my thing was kind of a booth board, and
Sorry, Bobo.
that made me like I cannot compete.
You were traumatized. You couldn't compete with the other kids' boards.
They were making fun of me. They were making all kinds of jumps and everything, and I got no air.
Like Bobo, what is that?
Damn.
I got no.
What are you riding, bro?
Where did you get your board from, bro?
One of the banana ones, huh?
My mom got.
My mom got this for me.
Target.
Just like when people had like.
No, there was no Target then. It was Kmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had like the roller
Zodies.
Zodies.
Zodies. You had the
Kmart, Zodies.
Pick and
and what was
Save.
the other one?
Pick and Save.
Sears.
Zodies. I never heard of Zodies.
So,
Oh, man.
Zodies is pre-Target.
Wow.
yes.
So what Zodies was is what eventually Target
There was like
becomes.
Yeah.
there was like
so
Gemco too or something.
Yeah,
like
Gemco,
that.
Fedco.
Yeah.
all of that.
Fedco, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So like when the kids had the roller skates, and they had the regular rubber wheels, I was still on metal.
He was on the metal wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah,
man.
Bobo, you weren't meant to be a skater, bro.
Yeah.
Your mama did you a favor.
My mom's like really like, no, you ain't gonna want to do this. So she got me the wackest skates ever. Just like slide on little shoes with metal wheels.
She got your skateboard at Montgomery Ward.
You know what? You may not be too far away from that.
Man.
May Company, Montgomery
man.
Ward.
Montgomery Ward.
Wow, you
Montgomery
took it back.
Ward.
You took it back to Montgomery
That's
Ward.
right. Right next to Woolworth.
Woolworth.
I have a freezer in my house by Montgomery Ward's and it still works perfectly great.
Wow.
Like this deep freezer that's in my
What?
garage.
The Montgomery Wards?
Yeah, it's Montgomery Ward's. I got for like $100 during the pandemic because I needed a freezer and like the thing works great.
That's crazy because all these places are a regurgitation of those spots. But now, in Costco, you got all that in the one.
Yeah.
That was what like Gemco was in Fedco.
Yeah. They had electronics, all types of stuff there.
Yeah, they had a little bit of everything there.
Exactly.
Mostly electronics, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
What was Woolworth?
that was like like J.C. Penney's and Sears, just
The-
another version.
Wow.
of
Big
Crazy.
department store, and then you had like little department stores, like local. Like that's where my mom got most of my stuff. She didn't even take it to J.C. Penney. Look about that. You going to the local thing right here.
Yeah.
Get yourself some Tom McCann's and some Buster Brown shoes.
Yeah.
Just go to Mervin's or like Zodi's was like you would go there. That's the first place I ever saw the Intellivision
Yeah,
in console.
yeah. Telling you, it's the
I
first.
still got mine.
You still got it?
I still
I'm
got
telling
it.
you, that's the first version of what Target became.
Yes. Then it
'Cause
was
Target had everything Zodi's had.
yeah, it was
Yep.
like,
Only in whatever the time Zodi's was, and the things available from electronics to,
That's what that was. Yeah.
yeah.
grocery stuff and whatever. They had like an array of different things to get at Zodi's. Same thing. It's like the Target.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Exactly that.
Even the colors. Zodi's, I think the sign, the emblem or the logo was red and white,
Yep.
just like Target. The only difference is Target's red and white is a Target, whereas Zodi's was a Z or something like this, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Taking it
crazy.
back.
Yeah.
Not heard of not one of them.
Yeah, you was too young,
Yeah.
Bobo. I mean, Pedro.
It was 80s.
I don't think you was born yet.
Yeah, the only ones I heard of before that was just Mervin's and
Mervin's, yeah.
Sears.
Yeah,
Merv.
Sears. Yeah, it's a little bit later.
Buffums.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked about Woolworths because I saw it recently in Bakersfield when you guys did the show out there.
They got a couple of them
Oh, wow.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a couple.
There's they used to, they were kind of like a all-in-one store.
All-in-one stores, yeah.
And then they also had a cafeteria where you could get like really good milkshakes, or they had some like you could just sit and wait while your mom did shopping, or whatever. You could meet a friend there. Like it's crazy, like that. It's I think that cafe is still like running too. They're still serving like all the burger, fries. It's pretty simple, like burger, fries, milkshakes,
Chicken nuggets.
all that.
My-
Yeah.
That's
I used to buy records at Woolworths.
Yeah.
They sold it all.
That's like, what you see today, and like, there's just new versions of those stores with more high-end stuff and some low-end.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They're just different brands now. All right, next.
We got Tyler up in here saying he's watching Be Real TV from inside Disneyland.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Small world after all.
It's a small damn world.
Must be in line.
Yeah, for real. I was tuning in when I was in line.
Tell E-Zone hello. We know he's down there.
Man,
Probably not, but just
Probably is.
He's probably there.
it's his favorite place.
I know. I went there with him.
Why
It's-
wouldn't
He
you?
loves it.
We got Tom Bond up in here saying he's taking it easy today because being hungover sucks.
Drink some water, man.
Yeah, just hydrate.
you learn after a while. You just learn that the hangover thing is not worth it, man.
No.
The hangover is the worst thing ever.
I mean,
Especially when you got a bad one.
Just drink some more and you'll be all right.
No, the one thing is though, like when you drink and you get to that level that you feel really nice, that you should stop, but we never stop
No.
at that point.
No one ever stops.
If you stopped at that point, you'd be fine. But then you always go to that next level,
Next.
and then the next level,
Neeks.
and then you wind up in the toilet,
Yep.
praying to the porcelain throne.
Oh, for real.
Yep.
know?
The throne.
Oh, my hair.
The throne of thrones.
Man.
I was going to say smoking weed's actually like a really good hangover cure.
It
You got to drink water, though.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's worse.
Is it true that if you drink, like, say if you get a hangover, whatever you were drinking the day before, you'll basically even out?
Kinda, but you still got to drink water.
Yeah.
They're like, there's some people that are like, oh yeah, just drink another Modelo, you'll be fine. I was like, dude, I got a hangover.
It's
Yeah.
true. You will feel a little better.
Definitely drink some water.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah,
water.
you
That'll make
know,
you feel way better.
because the hangover is happening because you're dehydrated, and you drank too much, so your liver is
Crying for help.
giving it to you.
just real quick. For
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah,
Liver's got you in bed like, you know what?
yeah. I got you, son of a bitch. You want to do this to me? I'm doing this to you.
Oh,
Happy holiday.
Man, shit. Yeah,
It's a battle with you and your liver at that point.
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh, you did this? Oh, you did this to me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, watch it. I'm gonna put you in bed the whole day right now.
I'm going to make you forget to eat.
I'll make you miserable.
Oh man.
Next.
And we got Kason up in here asking, is Cypress doing another album for us in 2023?
Nope.
No.
No more albums, bro.
No.
Nope.
Not one more.
Sorry.
No.
9.
Nine.
Nel. Nel.
No.
No.
Niet.
Yet.
next.
Whatever other languages you could say no in, you could just put them in the chat room.
R.S. No.
Songs? Yeah, probably. Albums? I don't know.
What
We'll
about
s-
EPs?
We'll see. EPs? Yeah, maybe.
EP. Maybe.
Tight.
Now, we got some new stuff, but we don't know how we're going to release it because, putting it out in an album form is we've done that to death it's kind of boring. We want to do something a little bit different. I can't really tell you what that is yet. But new music, yes, new music will be coming. New album. I can't really say it like that. So there it is. Next.
And we got Utah Hawk up in here saying, Dro, still thinking about that cow ham.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah. 29 years later.
So
28 years
what's spam?
I've never had spam.
You never had spam?
Never had
You
spam.
should try spam.
No.
You
like
never
it?
had spam?
You don't really
It's
need
very
to try it.
salty.
It's pretty gross.
I've always heard people talk about it, and I always see the rice patty with the spam on top.
Okay, well, it's not beef, Pedro. Let's just
It's not.
get that out of the way
They
right
have
now.
turkey spam.
Pig.
Oh, there is turkey spam, yes.
There's turkey spam.
Chicken spam, too.
You know,
All right.
I used to eat a lot of spam. You know, that went good. A sandwich with cheese on top of the spam.
Trying to have a spam burger.
You know, but
So that's like a regular way to have it, just like as you would ham and cheese, but just spam.
yeah.
Fry it.
I mean, I've had it like that. You just fry it up, you know, and you can put some cheese on it.
All
some
right.
Catsup.
There you go.
Have it like that.
I mean,
It's very salty.
Try it out.
Yeah.
Son
Okay,
Doobie told us that he put soy sauce on his spam.
That's even
right.
more salty.
Oh, boy.
Jesus Christ.
He does a lot of questionable
My
things.
dude.
Put a couple slices of bacon on it.
Rip it.
Man.
I mean, you got to offset the saltiness. Well, what do you do to offset the saltiness? Add more salt? Is that what you're doing over here? More bacon and what did he say?
Just put my
Soy
barbecue
sauce.
Put my barbecue sauce on it.
Oh my, yeah, that could
With
work,
sugar.
but I don't know. That could work.
That'd be all
I
right.
mean, there's spam that's like half the salt or low sodium spam, or and they've got a lot of varieties of spam now. You know, back in the day, it was just spam.
The spam.
You know,
Toss that spam in the frying pan. Next.
You should have made us some spam today, Bobo.
next time.
And we got Cap for Life up in here saying Target is where you got 15 cash registers and only about 2 cashiers. And the self-checkout is broken.
You are correct about
You're not wrong.
They're not wrong about that.
True.
I mean, you can have a nice Target, mad counters, or cashiers,
Checkout system, whack.
3 people working, big line.
Not damn. Yeah.
Zodies get you in and out.
Hey, yo,
Sure did.
the customer service back in the day was way, way better. I had to
Oh, yeah.
say it was way better. It's like now, customer service in Target is horrible.
If you can find somebody.
Can you say, can you tell me where this is? No.
No, I don't work at the store.
You can
Mark.
walk-
I don't work in that section.
Yeah. Basically.
Or that's not my store today.
it's between lane 1 and lane 10. What you're looking for?
Word.
Named at the.
All right, next.
And we got Good Patton up in here saying kids discovering the classic TV shows is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Say what?
Kids discovering the classic TV shows and music is funny.
Oh, it's the
Yes. True this.
best.
And we got a Hood Hippies up in here saying Cypress Hill ride at Disneyland would be lit though. They need one.
Wow.
lit, all right.
Like,
Probably sick.
although we've seen people bring their kids to our concerts because it's like, they're passing it down. I don't think Disney would be on board for this.
No, nah.
No.
This ride feels like you're on shrooms.
Like just be hitting people with contact smoke through the whole ride.
Even though they have rides over there that's perfect for shrooms. Perfect.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
And I think like the perfect ride at Disneyland for like if it would be the one that you guys use for rock superstar, something like that,
Oh, yeah.
and then just pimp out every room. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
And we got Bro Big Moose up in here saying salute to all the service members that paid the ultimate sacrifice.
True that.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Salute.
And we got Mikey up in here saying, you guys, Cypress Hill, put on a show. I've seen you twice in London.
Well, thank you, sir. We're coming back there pretty soon, too. So, get ready.
Back to the UK.
I think we're coming up there with Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, mate.
That's going to be beginning of August.
That's right, August.
No.
And we got Aton up in here saying the Nuggets are going to win it all.
You know, I don't think he's wrong.
Wow.
It'll be the one time I agree.
They've never won one. That's
But
crazy.
he might have just mushed him, so
Don't go for Denver now.
We got
Next.
Mark up in here saying Succession last season sucked. Yeah, I said it.
what?
That's what he's saying.
Damn. I would
Ooh.
agree to disagree.
How about compared to the other seasons?
They're all great though.
I mean, it tended to go in a circle, and I think that's what was happening in that season. But it had to for it to get to this point, because that's what they did. You know, they're like family, but they didn't really give a fuck about each other. They wanted the throne. They wanted to be the one, and they wanted all. You know, they wanted father to pick. You know, pick them. They were all selfish in the fact that they wanted to be picked by the father as the one with the crown.
Yeah.
And he didn't pick none of them. But they all held on to what he had said to them in the individual times he spoke with them,
Yep.
telling this dude as a young man he's going to be the one, and then eventually telling Shiv she was going to be the one,
Yep.
and then fucking her over and telling the young dude that the younger one that he was Roman that he's gonna be the one. And really none of them were ever the one, and were ever gonna be it.
He played them.
He played them all, and then they start playing each other.
Yep.
When you have a show like that, how long do you think it's a good amount? I mean, as far as seasons, you know, when you have because
I think they knew they had it good with 4 seasons, and they didn't want to try to like go too far.
Yeah.
because there's certain series that, you know, so much stuff happens that you're like, yo, this can't continue like 10, 15 years or whatever.
Because then you're
like
just
that.
dragging a story out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's got to be like a focus, like a start and a finish. So you think like maybe 4 seasons, 5 seasons for a show like that.
Yeah. Next.
And we got Raw Centric up in here saying the Disney Smoke Box Ride. Traveling in low riders, hitting the switches.
Not bad. Not a bad idea. It's not bad. You sold me.
Nice.
Sell Disney.
Some Disney music playing in the background.
Sell it to the mouse.
And we got Madways up in here saying salute to the show and all the 5150s and Bart's Barbecue and the Mad Love t-shirt.
There you go.
And we got Mike Phillips up in here saying, yo, B,
Yeah.
when you gonna bring the spaghetti on Hood?
Not.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think you need to prove yourself with that spaghetti.
I think you.
Oh,
I think you need to stick with reading comprehensive books to get this right before you come calling and talking about whether I can make spaghetti or not.
Yeah, we need to send Pedro and Ray
Anybody
so
and
they
their
can
mama can make spaghetti.
We need to send Pedro and Ray so they can film you making it because I don't think you made it last time.
My wife told you.
We saw the
Are you
video.
questioning now my wife's word?
Oh, you don't want to hear from her.
Because I'll
do you?
tell her that, and then she could come down here, and you'll have to answer for that.
I think you told your wife like, hey, when Colton
I did not.
asks,
I don't
just
tell
just
my.
tell him that
look,
I made
I don't
the
tell my
spaghetti.
wife anything.
Oh man.
Know what I mean? It's what she knows. I don't have to tell. She saw it. She was there. She filmed it.
True.
You're listening.
Like
think
who do you think was
You hear
holding
this,
the
right?
camera?
I think you hopped in for like 20 seconds, like, hey, babe, just let me try this out real quick. Give me a video.
Bolton with these revelations.
Damn.
bold
Conspiracy.
Bold today.
right now. He's bold right now.
Bolton is bold today.
He is bold.
Big time.
Yo.
We'll see if he we'll see if he leaves here with all his tires on his vehicle today. I'm gonna make a little text right now to my boys.
Man,
See how he gets to Long Beach with no wheels.
Damn.
make him take the metro.
Yeah, train stations.
See how you feel about that.
Yeah, take out the tires on the newest Charger in the parking lot.
Yeah, don't make me call your mom right now, Bolton. All right, next.
And that seems to be it.
Oh, that seemed to be it.
Damn.
Thank you very much for the love and support today and every other day on the Dr. Greenthumb show. Much love to all y'all. We appreciate you. Make sure you check out the home site, www.brealtv. Become a member. Things are going to be popping there very soon. So, be ready. Stay ready. And we got a mix tomorrow popping off. The mix show after this show, the Dr. Greenthumb mix show on Twitch, B_RealTV is the place. Make sure you check us there. All right. We salute all y'all. C-.
Thanks to everyone here at the table. B, Dro, Dustin, Bobo. Shout out to the Treehouse crew, Dom, Morning Shot Films, Ray, and Bolton. Aton, what's up? Also, I'm going to be playing tonight at the Ace Hotel downtown on the rooftop. It's for California Soul along with the Motown on Monday players. So I go on at 7. So just go ahead down to the Ace Hotel in downtown and I'll be there. And everyone have a safe weekend. And I'll see you guys soon. Eric Bobo.
All right. Catch me on the socials, on Twitter at Eric Bobo, and IG at Eric_Bobo, on Discord, Bobo's Corner, and also the Insane Asylum BREALTV server. Thanks to everybody here at the table, up in the treehouse, all the people that check out the show. Team Icon always represent. We got stuff coming up for you. New mailers will be going out very, very soon. And big ups to everybody. Snacks and I, we thank you for your support. Buddy.
Shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout to the Dominator. And also shout to all the 5150s and hope everyone had a great Memorial Day. What's going on, Pedro?
Damn, skip over Bart.
Man.
Oh, Bart's, I mean, my bad.
Doing bold things today, bold.
Damn, Golden.
Hey, thanks, Mad Ways, for the shirt. When you brought it to the pop-up. Thanks to all the Greenthumb and anyone that watches this show or associated with it come out to my pop-ups lately. There's been quite a few. It's like every event, like 10 to 13 people come out from the show and buy food, so it's really nice. And thanks to everyone else that's been supporting, and I'll continue the pop-ups over at a London golf course as long as people continue to order the food and do the pre-orders. Thanks for having me on the show today. Thanks everyone at the table and everyone in the Treehouse crew. It's been a fun day today.
Nice. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Everybody on YouTube, Twitch, and Discord. Follow us all at Insane.Flavors and at Dr. Greenthumbs. And happy Memorial Day to everybody.
My wifey says she's going to have words with Bolton. Swallow that.
Oh.
BREALTV.